Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody today? Welcome back to Life's Burrito. Welcome to my live. And I am competing with the Islamic mosque in the background. So I hope that you can hear me, but that's their morning prayer call because it's 5:30 a.m. where I am. And the part of the city that I live in, there's probably like 10 mosques right next to each other. So that's what you're hearing in the background. But anyhow, I am here. As I said again, it's 5:30 a.m. in Mombasa, Kenya, and I hope that I get my followers, my subscribers, and viewers in this morning so I can tell you my story. Let's see if we can get some live viewers in today. Today is Sunday. Let's see if I remember how do they say Sunday in Swahili. Jumapili. That's Sunday in Swahili. Jumapili. And they say March like Machi. The 15th of Machi. So you'll hear that for a while, probably like maybe for the next 30 minutes or so. They'll be singing like that. And you hear it all over the city. It's pretty loud. Come on, come on, come on. I need some live viewers to come into my live. Let's see if I can share my live. Get some people in here. Let's shared it to X, I shared it to WhatsApp, and I shared it to oh, thank you for the likes. Julian Onyara. Hi, how are you? Julian, where are you at in the world? What country? And what time is it where you are? So this is my rooftop where I'm standing. And as I said, you're gonna hear this background. This is of the Muslims singing. Thank you so much for my 7 live viewers. You're gonna hear them singing because this is their morning prayer call they do every morning. It's 5:34 a.m. And it's maybe 10 mosques that are right next to each other, so they're all singing at the same time. So I hope that you can hear me clearly. Julian, if you're still in here, can you comment if you can hear me? Because I'm competing with the Islamic mosque right now. But I do appreciate you all for coming into my live. Good morning. It's 5:34 a.m. in Mombasa, Kenya. What country are you all in, and what time is it where you are? So, as you saw on my title, I did do my first Reiki session. I did it last Saturday. So I'm coming here today to talk to you about it and talk about the experience and how it went. Thank you so much for my 3 likes. Make sure you like. Give me those hearts. Send those hearts. And make sure that you share this live. And it is amazing that you all have been with me this long, all of my subscribers and my supporters. I thank you so much. You are the best because you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. But if you have not become a part of this Life Burrito family and you like this content and you want to see more like this, feel free to hit that subscribe button today. I appreciate that. So, yes, I did my first Reiki session. And for those of you that did not see my last live, um, that I did that morning before I went. I, did a live about my mama died, and I was just feeling very disconnected and feeling just lost. So if you go back and look at that live, I pretty much went through it, explained to you what happened with my mama and what led up to her death and what I, went through after she died. So that happened back in November. It's March now, and I have really been struggling with the fact that she's not here physically anymore. Um, I really don't know what stage of the grief process I'm in. Sometimes I feel I'm in the angry stage. Sometimes I feel like I'm in the bargaining. I do not know, but I know it does not feel good. And most days I am sad. Lydia, I do know, said hi. Hi, how you doing, Lydia? Thank you for coming in and watching the live. Comment below if you can hear me clearly. I'm competing with the mosque because they're doing their morning prayer call, and I'm on the roof outside. So let me know if you can hear me. Good, good, good. Okay. So yeah, so I have just been really disconnected. I've been feeling horrible since my mama died, and honestly, what really made me sit down and think that I need help outside of what's wrong. Oh, what's wrong? No, well, I'm about to tell you, Lydia, that I'm doing a story time today about my first Reiki session. And what I was saying is that on the last live, I showed everyone that my mom had passed, and that was the first time I voiced it on live and said it out loud on my YouTube channel. But yeah, she died back in November, and I had really been feeling off. I just didn't feel like myself. I don't. I wake up most mornings just confused, and I don't know if anyone here has gone through this yet or felt this before, but I just feel like the umbilical cord was cut. Like I was cut from it. I'm just floating in the air by myself. And I wake up so many mornings crying. I wake up wanting to talk to her. I wake up, reaching for the phone, ready to text her a message, but she's not here. So I've been going through that for the last 3 months, and I started feeling just a lot of different emotions: angry, you know, sad, depressed, confused, trying to, figure out. Oh, so sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that. Just try to figure out why she's gone. And if you're any person that reads the Bible, it always tells you don't question God, right? But when you have a person that's that close to you die, that's good goes out the window. And I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm like, why did she have to die? Like, I know she was suffering and she was sick, but why did she have to go? Like, why did she have to leave? So I just been really struggling with this, and my husband was, had a conversation with me, and he told me that I was being mean to him. And he said that I was just lashing out on him and basically taking it out on him because, I just, that's the only way I guess I know how to displace my anger and my hurt. So a friend of mine that I met here in Kenya, she went to a therapist that did the Reiki session with her. And she told me about it. And I said, well, what is that? I never even heard of Reiki. She said, well, it's basically where there's a person who's trained to align your energies and your chakras in your body. I said, what? What does that mean? So she basically said, if you're off, if something has been happening to you in the last week, last month, last year, are you in Kenya? Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm in Kenya. I've been in Kenya 2 years now. So yeah, she said that he's able to align your energies. Like if you have too much energy that's displaced, he can pretty much balance it. And I was like, oh really? So she said that she had a lot of things going on in her life at the time, and she went and she said after he did the session, she was, oh my God, Lydia, Lydia Handondu, cause I live there. You live here? Really? What part of Kenya do you live in, Lydia? That's amazing. Tell me, please tell me. Comment where you live here in Kenya. Um, so she said, you should try it because, losing a mother is very hard and difficult, and it has a lot. It takes a lot out of your body, your mind, your spirit. I was like, yeah, it does. And nobody prepares. Let's see what Lydia say. Kajiado. Kajiado. I never heard of that. Where is that? Is that a city, a county? Is that on the coast, or is that Western Kenya, Central Kenya? Is it close to Nairobi? Where is that, Lydia? How is Kenya? Kenya is nice. Oh, that's a county. Oh, okay, okay. I have to look that up on the Google Maps. I never heard of that city, that county. But Kenya is nice. I love Kenya. Kenya's amazing. Very nice country. Yeah, but where is it? Are you close to the coast, or are you in the city? Are you inland? Are you in Western Kenya? Can you give me more of a specific detail of where that is that you live? So, getting back to the Reiki. So, I pretty much said, you know what, I'm feeling off. I'm very displaced. I am. And I don't know what to do with these emotions. So, I decided I'll give it a try. So, last Saturday, I went close to Tanzania. Oh, okay. Wow. That's okay. That's different. I have to look that up. Kajiado. All right. Well, nice to meet you. I didn't know you lived in Kenya. So yeah, I'm here as well. I'm in Mombasa, Kenya. So I went. I made the appointment and had no idea what I was getting into. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't even know what to expect. I did look it up online. I researched it, of course, just to get an idea. I looked at some YouTube videos, and I said, okay, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to be prepared. But I'm just gonna go and just go with the flow, just go with it. So, Saturday morning came, I got up, I did my regular, routine. I stretched, I did my walk in, I got dressed, came back, took a shower, got dressed, and for that whole day, I pretty much just relaxed and chilled until my appointment. So when my appointment time came, I called an Uber. Lydia says, go visit Central and see the KICC Tower. Oh, okay. All right, I have to write that down. There's a lot of places I want to visit here in Kenya I haven't gone to yet, so I'll add that to the list. Thank you. So, yes, so I went, got an Uber, and, was on my way. So I'm going to get to the clinic, and, yeah, it's 5:44, exactly. And I get there. The doctor wasn't there because I was early. I was supposed to. The session was at 2, and I got there like at maybe 1:44. So I waited for him, and he got there, pulled up. He said, "Okay, come on in," and we sat down, and he pretty much did like an interview with me, and I answered the questions that he had on the application, and they were simple questions like, name, where you from. Do you have any allergies? Are you sensitive to anything? Lydia says, "Where are you?" Oh, I'm in Mombasa. Yeah, that's where I live in Mombasa, Kenya. And once he goes through all of those questions, he starts to talk to me about just different things going on with my body. And I had written down about having asthma, since I was a child. And he said, well, the asthma is connected to a lot of vaccinations that you took as a child. And I was like, no, I didn't know that. And so he goes into detail to explain to me about how some of the, I guess, the chemicals that they put in these shots and vaccines that we got as a child trigger certain things in our body, like asthma, eczema, and so on. And I have both. So, he had a conversation about that. And then he talked about how food, excuse me, the food that we eat is the cause to a lot of our illnesses, and it can be like food sensitivities. So he was telling me how to write a diary of the food I eat every day, and pay attention. Like maybe if I eat a meal today, but I don't start, to have a breakout, um, 2 days later, go back and look at what I ate 2 days later, and try to just take out or decide what is causing you to have the flare ups. So yeah, it was pretty nice. And he just pretty much just talked to me about um, health and the body and how energy works. Lydia says, "Oh, you are in Coast. Good. You should go for swimming." Yeah, definitely. Well, there's a pool here where I live, so I'll see how the weather is today. It was cloudy and raining yesterday, so if it's the weather's okay, I may do that. And so anyhow, um, after we did that, he explained to me that once there's like a table, it's basically like a massage table, but you just lay flat, and he's going to put his hands above my head and above different parts of my body to feel for energy. And whatever he feels the energy, he's going to try his best to shift it and to balance it throughout my whole body. And so I said, well, what am I to expect? Am I going to cry? Am I going to be, have a wave of emotions? Am I going to hurt? Like, what's going on? He said, well, everybody reacts to it differently, but you just, relax and don't fight it. Just go with the flow. And then I said, okay. And that's what I did. So, let's see. We got up. He told me to come to the table. And I took my shoes off. He told me to lay back. So he had one pillow at the top. I laid my head on that. And then there was another, like a round pillow that he put under my legs. And I took my shoes off, of course. And I laid there and he said, "Do you want to cover?" I said, "Yes, please." So he put like a blanket, a sheet over me. And he said, "Just lay there, relax." And he said, "Even if you want to close your eyes, you can." And so I was hesitant at first because I was like, what is this man about to do to me? Because I'm real particular when it comes to new people that I don't know because I don't have a trust for them yet. So anyway, I said, okay, I'm just go with it, Lord, and trust it, trust the process. So I closed my eyes and he, I heard him rubbing his hands together. So I guess that's how he starts, to get the heat in his hands. But once he touched my forehead, his hands were hot. And from there, all I remember is I went to sleep. That's all I remember. I'm being so honest. I went to sleep. And it was some good sleep, too. Oh, it was the best sleep I've had in years. And so, I remember him touching my forehead, he touched my face, he touched like my stomach, my thigh, my knee. And then after that, I opened my eyes once more, and he was still there. And then I closed them again. And then the next thing I knew, he's a really short man. So he came, like there's a curtain, where he closed the curtain where I was laying on the table. And he just came and looked through the curtain and said, "Anita, when you're ready, you can get up." And I was like, "Ready? Ready for what?" I was like, "You ain't did nothing." That's what I was saying in my mind. Like, you haven't done anything. Like, what did we do here? Like, what did I just pay for? I think you just scammed me. Did you scam me? I don't believe. I think it's a setup. So anyway, I didn't think nothing happened, right? So I laid there probably not 10 more minutes, just laid there. Because it was so easy. It was just, I was comfortable. And I I guess, shoot, it was peaceful. Because to be honest with you, um, I, oh, Lydia, you leaving? Okay, bye. Nice meeting you. Come back again, to talk to me more about your county where you live in Kenya. I love to hear about it. Oh, so sweet. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So, I honestly did not think anything really happened, but I really had to sit back and think, okay, I haven't had sleep like that in years. When I say sleep like that, let me explain to you what I mean. So, number one, I'm married. Okay, have a husband. Number two, I have 4 children. Okay, the age ranges from 15 down to 7, and they are constantly calling my name, constantly yelling, constantly fighting, constantly bickering, constantly pushing each other, constantly needing something from me. This doesn't work. I can't find mommy. I don't know what to do all day long. Okay? And even in the nighttime when I get them ready for bed and they get in their beds, they still need something. And they still walk in my room. Mommy, my head hurts. Mommy, my stomach hurts. Mommy, I can't sleep. Mommy, can you help me? Mommy, I can't find my shorts. Okay. So this is something that's going on for the last 15 years, is what I'm saying. So I haven't gotten sleep like I got this Reiki session for 15 years. So I guess if I can give you the good part about this Reiki session is I was able to sleep in peace, and my mind was able to relax. Like it really was, like it was calm because I was able to just go to sleep, and I didn't have nobody touching me, poking me, nothing. I literally was just sleep. And when he came in there and he said, "You can get up when you're done," I was like, "Get up." I was like, wait a minute. So I slept the whole time. And I mean, it was an hour because it was an hour session. And when I looked at the clock, it was an hour later. And I said, wow. So I just got an hour sleep. Okay. And when I did finally get up from the table and I, got up, put my shoes on, I walked over to his desk. I felt so calm. And he asked me, he said, "Are you okay?" I said, "I guess I am." I'm saying, what does this mean? I don't understand what's going on. He was like, "Do you feel like you're floating?" I said, "Yeah, I do." So it's almost like I felt high, like I was just like floating, but I hadn't smoked anything, drunk anything. I was just floating, and I was like, "What just happened?" So, um, yeah, that's my Reiki session. It's so many words, and that's the way I could explain it to you. It was I got sleep. I got sleep. I'm gonna put a poll up. All right, next I'm doing a poll question, guys. So y'all get ready to answer. Get ready to answer. Let me do my color. This one. All right. First poll question of today. Do you sleep on your back? Yes or no? And thank y'all for the likes. Keep hitting that like button. Keep sharing this live. And if you haven't already, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Oh, bye. If anything happens to can you carry a taser? Oh, okay. Well, that's real. I mean, I should actually carry that anyway in any country that I live in. You have to protect yourself. Okay, so yes, do you sleep on your back? Yes or no? Come on, answer this question for me. So yes, so my Reiki session was an hour of sleep. That's what I got, and I can't lie, I needed it. I didn't know how much I needed it until I had it because I haven't slept well in 2 years, and that's because my mama, got really sick, and once she got so sick that she wasn't moving anymore, she wasn't walking, she wasn't talking much, she was just really confined to the bed. It was really hurting me. It was taking a lot out of me, and I wasn't sleeping. So for me to be able to have an hour sleep, just sleep consistently without waking up, without being interrupted, it was needed. And so I don't know how this would be for you if you were to do a Reiki session. Everybody is different, as he explained to me. Some people, they cry, they have they have a lot of emotions come out during the time. But whatever it is that you're going through, your energies are always kind of displaced. And then, once I sat down with him, he went over where he felt most of my energy at. He said he felt a lot in my head, a lot in my stomach, and my thigh area. And he said that, you hold your emotions around your stomach. And I was like, oh. And he said that's why a lot of us have gastric issues. That's why you have stomach problems, because most of our emotions are always in our gut. And so if we don't balance our gut, um, do you sleep on your back? No. Okay, I got one vote. No. Okay. Come on, y'all. Keep voting. Keep voting. Do you sleep on your back? And so, because most of your emotions are in your stomach, that's why most of our health issues are start from our gut. because we're holding a lot of anger, anxiety, depression, all those negative energies right there. Of course, it affects your organs. So, um, I even, he asked me, he said, "Do you have issues with acid reflux and digestion issues?" I said, "Yeah, I've always had issues with acid reflux since I was young. Digestion issues, not so much. I mean, maybe occasionally, constipation, sometimes, nausea, but usually if I drink a lot of water and I exercise, that goes away. So that usually just be stuff that that comes from me neglecting myself and my body. Mana Mabatu said hi. Hi. How you doing? Thank you for coming into the live. So yeah, so that was my Reiki session. I got sleep, y'all. Yeah, I was able to get sleep, and it was good sleep. So, I guess to give you a on a scale from, excuse me, on a scale from 1 to 10, 0 being the worst, 10 being the greatest, I would say I give it an 8 because I didn't know what to expect, first of all, but I was able to get sleep. And like I told you, I haven't been able to sleep well since 2025. But since that day, um, I have to say I've been sleeping better since I did the Reiki session. So it's been a week now since I've gone. And before I did the Reiki session, I usually wake up at every hour. Like if I fall asleep at 10, I wake up at 12, wake up at 2, I wake up at 3 or 4 or 5. Like every hour after I go to sleep, I wake up. But after that session, I've been sleeping till at least 5 o'clock, sometimes 5:30, and that's long for me because usually I wake up at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and it's just waking up wide awake, not waking up, to go pee or waking up because my child wakes me up or a noise. It's literally just I pop up, and that's been a problem for me for the last year and a half. So the fact that I think whatever was done, balancing my chakras and my energies in my body. Now I can actually get into a realm of deep sleep and sleep at night. So I'm grateful for that because that's really been throwing me off. And I think that's a big reason why I have felt as bad as I felt. Now I'm gonna feel this way anyway because it's my mama. My mama died. But I think that if I could have my energies lined up and I could be able to balance myself, then I could sleep better. And sleep is very important because if you get proper sleep, then you're able to function better throughout the day because your brain, your emotions, all of that has had time to rest. So that's my story time, y'all. That was my Reiki session. Come on, I need y'all to answer the question. Mana Mamba, are you still here? Do you sleep on your back? Yes or no? I only got one vote. Do you sleep on your back? Well, for me, no. I usually sleep on my side, my left side. Every now and then, I'll sleep on. Now, if I'm very tired, if I'm exhausted, and I just lay it, just fall back in the bed, I'll sleep on my back. But most nights, once I get comfortable and situated, I'm on my left side. So yeah. So what country are you in, Mana Mabatu? I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm in Kenya, and it is 6 a.m. And as you see, there's the moon, and the sun is getting ready to come up soon. I got 3 live viewers. Thank y'all for staying with me. 6 likes. I appreciate you. Make sure you keep hitting the likes, the hearts, and share this live. And if you have not already joined the Lax Burrito family, feel free to hit that subscribe button to see more amazing content like this. So I'm on the rooftop where I live, and this is just a view of the city skyline I'm showing you. It's really beautiful. I love coming to the roof because I get to see this. I sleep on my side mostly. Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, I try hard not to sleep on my back because I heard bad stories about sleeping on your back. Basically where you can stop breathing because you put all the pressure behind you. Your lungs are right here, and then you're on your back. So it's more you're more susceptible, to stop breathing if you're on your back versus on your side. You can kind of you can pull yourself up and jump up quicker. Just things like that. And you're actually supposed to sleep on your side because your organs are aligned a certain way when you lay down. All right. Have you voted? Mana Mabatu, is that your vote? Where you said, do you sleep on your back? If you have, thank you. If not, make sure you vote on my question. So this is the other side of the rooftop. So this is the part that shows the water. It's dark now, so but anyway, the water's right there, and then that bridge is the Niali Bridge, and that's where you go from here. Oh, is that a boat? Oh, what is that? I think that's coming from Tudor Creek. See those lights lit up right there? I never seen that. Oh, okay. I thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for your vote. Oh, I got two votes, so I got 50% yes, 50% no. I'm in Nairobi. Oh, you're in Nairobi. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, is it still raining there? Good Lord, they have the worst flooding up there. I have two friends that live up there, and they said the flooding is horrible, and the rain is treacherous. Is it still raining? I pray for that city. I pray for y'all because it's a lot of people have lost their lives in the last 2 weeks because of the heavy rains. Yeah, be safe up there. But anyway, this is the part of the city where you can see how it connects to Mombasa town. Because I'm living in what they call Niali. And then you go to that bridge over there that connects Niali to Mombasa. And that's Tudor Creek right over there. Yeah, be safe up there in Nairobi. Thank y'all for the votes. Yes, please. I mean, the rains were just horrible. I looked at it last weekend and then I said, okay, this is not good. And then it rained again, I think this past yesterday. Because a friend of mine, her birthday was yesterday. And she was telling me she was glad that she went out Friday night instead of yesterday because it poured down raining yesterday. It was raining a bit at night, but it wasn't heavy. Oh, okay. What part of Nairobi do you live in? Let me tell you the places I know of. Uh, Karen. I heard of Karen. Let me think. Oh my gosh. Oh, the Kilimani. Ha, okay, I'm learning. Karen Kilimani. Uh, I forgot where my friend lives. She told me too. Westlands. Uh, so I know some. But tell if where do you live? What part of Nairobi? Nairobi's nice. Nairobi's a big city though. It's big. Like Nairobi is like going to Atlanta times Miami times Houston times New York all at one time. Kasarani. Oh, okay. I haven't heard of that one, but nice. I have gone to Nairobi. I've been there. I visited, but I've never lived in Nairobi. Uh, it's a lot. It's fast paced for sure. Like if you are from a big city from another country, you'll fit right in. But I'm not from a big city. I'm from a very slow, laid back town. So Mombasa fits for me. But it's nice. Nairobi's nice. It's just a lot. And I have friends that live there. I love to go there to visit, but to live there every day, I don't think that's for me. I don't want my children growing up in all that chaos. I don't. That's not the kind of life I want for them as children. That's just my personal opinion. Now, as far as activities, they have way more activities and access to a lot more sports and activities than here in Mombasa. That's true, and that's sometimes my dilemma of me deciding between living here and Nairobi. Because my youngest daughter, she wants to do gymnastics so badly, and I want to get her trained, but there's nobody here that has a gymnastics facility and nobody that trains gymnastics here. So I don't know how to work that. I don't know if I may try to move to a city that's closer to Nairobi so I can get her in a program and maybe get someone to um, train her because she's really good at what she does. She just needs help learning the skill. My oldest daughter did it as well when she was 4, and 5, and she was really good at it, but she didn't have the training. You know, you have to be trained to do gymnastics. Gymnastics is a sport where yes, it's an individual sport. You do the conditioning, you do the running, you do the all the burpees, the push-ups. You do that yourself, but you have to be trained on the skills. There's no way you can be good in gymnastics if you don't have somebody to train you. That's just how it goes. So we'll see. But anyway, thank y'all for the votes. 50% says yes, 50% say no. Do you sleep on your back? So, as you can see, the darkness is slowly fading away and the sun is rising. It's 6:07 now a.m. in Mombasa, Kenya. The temperature is probably like in the 80s. It feels like it's about 80 degrees. It's really hot. Still hot. Even though we're almost at the end of March, it is still hot. So, I'm looking forward to the winter cool season. What is the temperature like there, Mana? Is it cold? I know it's been raining a lot, but is it cold or is it warm still? Is it hot? Like, what's the temperature like on average there? Comment below and let me know. So yeah, so going back to my Reiki session, as I said, I went to sleep for 1 hour and it was peaceful and I didn't have any interruptions and my body needed that. So I am actually going to go to a second session on this Saturday and he said it usually works better when you do it multiple times. So we're gonna see how the second one goes, and I'll definitely come back and update you all on that and let you know how that's going. Have any of y'all gone to a Reiki session before? Matter of fact, let me make that my next poll. Replace. All right. Okay. So my last poll was, do you sleep on your back? I got 2 votes for that. 50% said yes, 50% said no. So I had one person say yes, one person say no. Do you sleep on your back? Now my next poll session question is, have you done a Reiki session? Yes or no? Have you done a Reiki session? Thank you for my live viewer. Appreciate you for staying here with me. It's pretty peaceful and calm here in Mombasa, as you can hear. It's quiet in the morning. The most you hear is the Muslims singing, and they do their call to prayer. I think that's what it's called. I'm not even sure that's the right name, but they do their prayer over the loudspeaker in the morning at the mosque. That's the most noise you hear. And then, of course, now you just hear the birds. And then you'll hear roosters in a little bit. Now, the roosters usually start crowing at like 4 in the morning. But I haven't heard any right now. But they're going to start in a minute. But yeah, they usually, it's usually quiet. It's real quiet here. And I like it. There you go. You hear that? That was a rooster. That was a rooster. So, have you done a reggae session? Yes or no? Comment below. Answer the poll question. Oh my goodness. Turn the camera around. Can you see me? Oh, it's still too dark up here. Okay, I won't turn it around yet. Wait till I get some light. Still dark. I'm sitting over here now, still on the roof. So I am going to do about 10 more minutes on this live. So I definitely need you to share the live so I can get some more viewers in. Like. Hit the like button so my live will go into the algorithm. And make sure you hit those hearts and answer my poll question. Have you done a Reiki session before? Yes or no? Yeah, I did the Reiki session, guys, and I was able to get sleep, and it was good sleep. It was a good sleep. I slept for 1 hour, and I had no interruptions. And like I was saying earlier, I haven't been able to do that in 15 years because I have 4 children and a husband. So I'm always being bothered. If it's not my husband bothering me, say, hey, babe, what you think about this? Hey, babe, I can't find my keys. Hey, babe. If it ain't him, it's one of my 4 children. Mommy, can't pick up. Mommy, I need help. Mommy, I can't find my shorts. Mommy, my head hurt. Mommy, my tummy hurt. Mommy, I'm thirsty. Mommy, I'm hungry. 15 years now. And with my mama passing, my mama dying, it took a lot out of me. And then I was still not getting sleep. So I really believe that was a big reason why I was so disconnected because I'm grieving, and then on top of grieving, I'm not sleeping. That's a bad combination. Bad combination. All right, thank you for the live viewer. Make sure you answer the poll question. Have you done a Reiki session? Yes or no? Yes or no? Have you done a Reiki session? Let me go show y'all the city again. Whew, I had to sit down 'cause it's hot. It is so hot here. What's the weather like where you are? Is it hot? Is it cold? Snow? Rain? How does it feel where you are in the world? And all of a sudden, I feel sleepy again. So I think I'm gonna go lay down when I get off this live. But yes, have you done a Reiki session? Yes or no? I'm gonna be here in about another 8 minutes, so make sure you come in, share the live, like, and if you already subscribed, thank you so much for being a part of the Life's Burrito family. If not, and you want to see more content like this and for me to make more good videos like this, feel free to hit the subscribe button. Have you done a Reiki session? Yes or no? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Thank you for the 6 likes. I appreciate you for being here with me, my live viewer. Oh, they just left. So, as you see, the sun is rising now. You don't see the moon anymore. Oh, yes, you do. You can still see it. It's still there. It's peaking. But the sun is rising. You hear the birds chirping louder. They're moving around now. Oh my goodness, it's so hot. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm hot. Maybe I'm a hot tamale. Shoot, I'm just hot no matter where I go. I was hot in my room this morning. Then I, went to the porch, which usually when I go to my balcony, it's a breeze, like a cool breeze. I was hot there too. And I said, let me just go to the roof. Let me try to. And it is a nice breeze, but it's just slow. It's coming in waves. It's like I feel it, and it goes away. So it's hot here too. Maybe I should just go walking. Oh my goodness. But then I just feel exhausted. Feel really tired. I don't know why, because I slept good. I went to sleep around maybe 10, 11 o'clock last night. How you doing? How you doing, my live viewer? Hello, big man. Felix Ortiz. How you doing? Thank you for coming in to the live. I'm showing you the view of Mombasa at 6:15 a.m. in the morning. Where are you at, Felix? What country are you in? And make sure you answer the poll question. Have you done a Reiki session? I'm good, doing good. Oh, that's what's up. I'm glad you're doing good today on this Sunday morning. So, yes, I was giving my story about having my first Reiki session. And I asked the poll question, have you done a Reiki session? So, feel free to answer that question. and let me know where you are in the world. Kenya, Nko Kanario, Nairobi. Oh, you're in Nairobi too. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I've had three people in my life today that were in Kenya. Two were in Nairobi and one was in Kaijano. I believe I said that correctly. She said that was a county that's close to Tanzania. How's the weather there? Is it still raining in Nairobi? Is it still flooding? That's the question. There's been some bad floods in Nairobi in the last 2 weeks. But yeah, feel free answer this poll question I have here. Have you done a Reiki session? Yes or no? So I'm just showing you all the view. I'm on the rooftop where I live, so this is how it looks up here on up top. And so peaceful and quiet here. No, it's cold. No more floods. Oh, it's cold now. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad there are no more floods because those floods were dangerous. It took so many lives. That was horrible. Well, I'm glad you're safe, and I hope that the flooding is over. Oh, what's the Reiki session? Well, I explained it earlier, but to give it to you in a short, brief description, Reiki is basically where you have a trained therapist or healer to align your chakras and your energies in your body. And you pretty much you lay on a table like you would for a massage, but they actually go and search for your energies in your body and balance them. So if you have a bad, tragic accident happen, or it doesn't have to be a tragic accident, but you just have something going on in your life that's making you feel that you're not balanced. Like if it's someone dies, or you lose your job, or you break up with your girlfriend, or the yoga like thing. Kinda, but not really. Because yoga, you can do it by yourself. But you are laying still, if you want to put it that way. It's like meditation, yes, because you are laying still, but you're someone else is actually doing it. A person that's been trained and this man went to college, got certificates for this, so you can't do it by yourself. Someone else has to do the Reiki for you. So yeah, it's like a therapy type session, but they're aligning your energies and your chakras. So yeah, that's what I mean. But the question, have you done a Reiki session? So answer the poll. If you have or have not, answer yes or no. I appreciate it. I would definitely appreciate you, Felix. So, what is going on in Nairobi, Felix? What's new? What's the latest happening there? I haven't been to Nairobi in 2 years now. Wow. Feels funny saying 2 years because I went there when I first moved to Kenya. Matter of fact, in March around this time. Yep, we went in March around this time 2 years ago, and that's the last time I was there. I haven't been since then. I definitely want to go back. I need to go visit my friend because I have a friend that lives there. Okay, no, sir. How I would wish to do that. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm a woman. I know you can't see me, but I know you said earlier, "Hello, big man." I guess you were referring to me. Maybe my voice just sounds very heavy, but I will show you that I'm a woman. Can you see me? Yes, I am a woman. I was just showing the view of the city. City. I don't like when them birds come up on this roof like that. No, because they just be jump like they fly and then they just come up and then they leave and then I don't like the way they move. Okay, no offense. Oh, no offense taken. It's all good. No problem. I mean, you're not the first person to say that because honestly for my job, I worked on the phone. My bad. Yeah, yeah. Yes, I am all woman, 100%. Trust me. But yeah, for my job, I used to work in a call center, so I was always on the phone, and no one saw my face. They just heard my voice, and I got it all the time. Like, yes, sir. Sir, can you help me? Sir, hello, sir. And then I'd be like, no, I'm a woman. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm like, it's all right. I mean, we're on the phone. You can't see me. You're just hearing my voice. And my voice is heavy. I know it is. Like, I have a heavy voice. And even sometimes I have to remind myself, like, why my voice? Do I sound like a man? So it's all good. But I appreciate you answering my poll, though. Can you answer it for me, please? Have you done a Reiki session? So you can just click no on my poll. It's right there in front of you. I appreciate you. When you get to Nairobi, I owe you a deep one. What does that mean? I don't understand emojis now. Now I'm old school. I know some emojis. Is that a hug? It looks like a picture of two people hugging. Is that what that is, Felix? Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess I'll turn the camera around so y'all can see my face. Then you actually know I'm a woman. But I didn't have it turned around because it was dark. I've been here since like maybe like 5:45. And it was dark so you couldn't see me, but let me turn around. You can see me now. Now you can see that I'm a woman. Oh my god. Yeah, pretty one. Thank you. I appreciate it. So anyway, as I was saying, the Reiki session it is like meditation, but you have to have a trained licensed therapist to do it for you, and they're trained to be able to align and balance your energies and your chakras in your body. So yeah, because yoga, I do yoga too, but that's individualized. Like you can do yoga by yourself. You don't have to have a person to help you. I mean, you can go to a class and do it with the person, but it's me and you. It's me and you. What does that mean? It's me and you. Okay, whatever that means, Foods. I don't know what that means, but yeah. So we're here on my live, definitely. So yeah, but the Reiki is it affects every person differently. It's individualized. So the way I was affected by it, you may be affected by it totally differently. With me, as I said when I was giving my story, I just was able to get sleep. I slept for 1 hour without any interruptions. My children didn't bother me. My husband didn't bother me. I just slept. And it was well needed because I haven't slept like that in 15 years. So that was the benefit of me doing the Reiki. And I'm going back again this Saturday. So I'll see how this session goes and I'll come back and update you all on how it went. Amazing. Yeah, it was. I definitely. I really appreciate my friend. Shout out to my girl Shani. She lives in Nairobi right now, and she went twice. Waiting on that. Okay, definitely. Make sure you tune in. My session is Saturday, so if I don't go live on Saturday, usually I'll come back the next week and I'll give you all the updates. So yes, stay tuned for that. So yeah, my friend she went like two, I think three times maybe, and she was telling me how much it helped her, and it helped her to balance her life and things that were off. And she was like, yeah, you definitely should do it because my mom died back in November, and I was just telling her how I was spiraling, and I felt disconnected, and I was just confused, and it was just too much going on. And so I felt like I need to get some help. And she said, yeah, do this. It should help you. And I'm glad she recommended it because it did. Because since I did the Reiki, I've been able to sleep better at home. Before that, I was not sleeping good at night. I wake up at 12 midnight, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 a.m. And I wake up consistently all through the night. And it wasn't anybody else waking me up. My body just wakes up and I'm wide awake and can't go back to sleep. But since I did that for the last week, I've actually slept better. And I've been sleeping to like maybe at least 5 o'clock in the morning, which is really good for me because I used to be up at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. It was bad. And then I still had to stay up the rest of the day because I'm teaching my children, so I have to stay up and teach them for school. Does it have to do with dreams too? I'm sure it does. I didn't really get into that part with this guy, cause I don't know. We didn't talk about dreams, but that's a good question. Like, I'm sure your dreams do come from the energy you possess inside your body, so I'm sure it might be connected, but I don't know for sure. Like I said, I didn't get into that. But you can ask if you go to a Reiki session, you can say, hey, I'm having these types of dreams. Maybe if you tell him the dreams, then he can help you to maybe understand or interpret it from the energy you're holding in your body. But yeah, you should definitely ask that question. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know much about it. I just went because I honestly needed some help because I was off and I was like being mean to my husband. I was just feeling bad. I felt myself getting irritated with my children, snapping at them. It was just, I could see it going into something else, and I didn't want it to go that direction because once you go too far, sometimes you can't come back, and you can't take back things that you say and do. Words are hurtful. So I didn't want to push myself to be doing anything that I would regret later. So that's the reason why I went. And so yeah. So I'm gonna stay in here about another 4 minutes, because that would be a full hour I've been here, and I'm going to leave because I need to go back downstairs. I need to take care of some business. What did you say, Felix? I'm getting this record from you as first-hand info. Okay. Well, that's what's up. Yeah. I'm just telling you my experience. Like I said, every person may experience it totally different. But for me, that's what I was able to experience. I was able to get sleep with no interruptions. So yeah. So anybody else that's here that hasn't answered my question, please do. Have you done a Reiki session? Yes or no? Um, I'm staying in the live for about 3 more minutes, and then I'm going to go because I have to go back downstairs, and I have to make breakfast, of course, for my children. So I have to get the day started. So don't get carried away by my question. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm not getting carried away. This is a conversation, so I'm open to your questions and your comments. That's why I say comment below. I like to talk to my viewers and my listeners. And if you haven't subscribed, Felix, feel free to. If you haven't become a part of this family, I'd love to have you a part of the Life Burrito family. All the best in your endeavor, my dear darling. Ah, thank you. Appreciate that. All the best to you too, and stay dry up there in Nairobi, please. Because that flooding was horrible. I was just looking at, I mean, I'm not even there, and it was scaring me. I'm looking at the videos, the news, and it's horrible. Good to talk to you. Good to talk to you too, Felix. I hope you come back to my next live and check out my videos on my channel. Appreciate you. So, as I stated, I am getting ready to sign out. I will be fine, beautiful. Thank you. And I will come back again next week. Like I said, my next Reiki session will be this Saturday. So I'll come back again and give y'all an update on how I'm doing and how I've been feeling and how life is going since my mother's died and just my normal life here in Mombasa. And I hope that what I'm sharing with you can be beneficial and helpful to you. I will be missing until then, beautiful. Oh, well, you can come back anytime I go live. Okay? And I hope that everything I'm sharing with you can help you or can benefit you and, in your life. So definitely like this video, share the video, and feel free to subscribe to Life's Burrito. All right. And if you have any comments, any questions about my sessions, anything about Mombasa, Kenya, definitely shoot me an email. It's on my description on my channel. And we can definitely have the conversation, and do a consultation. All right. So until next time, keep it spicy.